Hi, this is Sandeep Chopra. Welcome to my channel Astro by Sandeep Chopra, and today we will be talking about the 10th house in a horoscope. Okay, so 10th house in a horoscope, what does it denote? 10th house in the horoscope relates to the profession of the native. When we talk about the profession, we always see 10th house. But remember, 10th house is primarily about your karmas. So whatever is your karma, that is seen from the 10th house, and of course, within your karmas, your profession also comes. So whatever you do for your earning, the nature of that work could be seen from the 10th house. So there are people who would be asking you whether what kind of job they would be getting, what would be the nature of work they would be doing, and there would also be other set of people who are already into some job, but they are fearing that they might lose job. And then there would be people who are without a job or who has left a job, and they would be seeking a new job and would be asking you to guide when they would be able to get a new job. For all these things, you have to look at the 10th house. So one by one, first and foremost, the nature of work that you will be doing to earn money. The nature of work. So that is your karma. The kind of work you are doing, whether you are teaching, whether you are marketing, whether you are just selling, or you are writing. So the nature of work that you are doing, that is to be seen by the 10th house, the planet sitting in the 10th house, the lord of the 10th house, the planet aspecting the 10th house. All these planets would be influencing the 10th house and giving you a resultant kind of a karma. You might have this question also in mind that okay, I'm not doing the same work throughout my life. At some point of time I am doing maybe something more related with marketing, at some point more related with management, and at some other point maybe something else. So that is defined by the dasha antardasha of the planet which are influencing the 10th house. So if there are two planets which are aspecting the 10th house or sitting in the 10th house, one of them is, let us say, Jupiter, which is a planet which would advocate teaching. So when the dasha of the Jupiter is there, then probably you become a teacher. Even if you are not a teacher, you are into a profession where you are supposed to tell others about certain things and preach them. So that is the nature of a planet which is influencing, and its dasha is going on. At other time, let us say Venus dasha is going on, and Venus is also sitting in the 10th house. So then the factors related to Venus would be the part of the profession of that person. So Venus means the person would do something which he loves to do, which is kind of his passion, something he enjoys doing it. It could be related to some maybe modern gadgets, maybe some fashion garments, or maybe something which is his hobbies, maybe singing, anything that he loves to do. So there could be different times when same person is doing different karmas, different profession, and all this is because of the changes in dasha. But these planets must be influencing the 10th house either by sitting in the 10th house or being the lord or aspecting the 10th house. Now, there are other set of people, as I said, who would be looking for a job. So those who are looking for the job, for them also we have to see what dasha is running and whether that dasha is connected with the 10th house. One good thing about the 10th house is that it is one of the Upachaya house. So even if malefics are sitting in the 10th house, they would also give good results in terms of putting in more efforts to find a job or putting in more efforts in whatever job you are doing. Okay, so this was about the job. Now we have to see what is the placement of the lord of the 10th house. The lord of the 10th house, if it is in the Kendra position, then it is definitely very good. But if it is in the 6th, 8th or 12th house from the Lagna, then it could mean some issues for the native. There is a possibility that if it is in the 6th house, then the native might find difficulty in finding a job. If it is in the 8th house or there is a connection with the 8th, there is a possibility that some break might come in the job during the Dasha Antardasha of that particular 8th house Lord or the 10th house Lord, because they are connected. So 8th house is the Trik house and it can give break in the job. One important thing that I would like to highlight here is that you have to also see what is the placement of the Lord of the 10th house with respect to 10th house. So if the Lord is sitting in the 6th house from itself, which means it would be the 3rd house from the Lagna, then also there would be problems, because this implies that there will be some kind of hindrances. In general, the 6th house is for hindrance. So 6th from the 10th shows hindrances in relation to the profession. 8th house from the 10th, that becomes little dangerous, because that is the 8th house from the 10th, showing the longevity of the profession you are in, and during that Dasha Antardasha there is a possibility that there could be some problem with the job. You might have to leave the job, or you might yourself want to leave the job, or you might be asked to leave a job. So because this might happen during the Dasha Antardasha of the 8th Lord from the 10th, which actually is the 5th house. So these are the things that you have to consider. Now coming to the significators related to the profession, the first and the foremost is of course Sun. Sun is the significator. It is one of the significator of the profession. It gives you the position, the authority, the respect in your profession. Besides Sun, there are 3 more significators. One of them is Saturn. Saturn is the significator for services. So whatever services you are giving, for that Saturn is responsible. If Saturn is afflicted, there is a possibility that you are not able to perform very good. Also, if Saturn is afflicted, there is a possibility that you do not get respect from your subordinates, because Saturn also signifies your subordinates in your profession, people under you. The third significator is Mercury. Mercury is the significator of intelligence, and intelligence is very important in your professional life. You stay in your profession, you rise in your profession just because of your intelligence. Last but not the least, Jupiter is another significator of profession. Why so? Because Jupiter is the significator for prosperity. It gives you the money, and that is the reason you are into your profession. So to earn money, Jupiter is important, and that is the 4th significator of your profession. That's all about the 10th house. In our next video, we will be talking about the 11th house. Stay tuned. If you want to learn astrology, you are most welcome to join us at schoolofoccultscience.com, or you can WhatsApp me on 89202 63942. Thank you so much.